Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake On Exotics, and today we're doing Atlas's tank. So he's getting a bit older now, so I want to make it a little bit more easier for him to get around and do what he wants to do. So we're going to be salvaging some trellis from part of the decor in the shop that I don't think we really need, and I can always get some more. Completely revamping it, making it look really nice. Trying to stop him getting to the back wall, because that back wall's starting to degrade now. We've got Laura here as well today, gonna help me do the jobbo. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me, and let's crack on and make Atlas's tank as nice as we can get it. Wah-pa-pa. Our first job, remove Atlas. So Laura's gonna take Atlas for me once we get him. If I can get past this. Okay, come on, buddy. Here he comes, here he comes. Let go, buddy. There he is. He's asleep. He's pretending to be asleep. He's not asleep, he's awake. There he is. Ba 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 ba. He was just pretending. Just pretending, weren't you, buddy? So Laura's going to look after him. I think what we might do, he's got a little bit of stuck shed as well, we'll get off. We're probably going to put him in the tree, let him climb around in the tree for the afternoon. And then gives us a chance to sort out all of his tank. Buddy, you want to go in the tree? You want to go in the tree? No, it's your tree. You want to go in your tree? No? You're allowed to go in the tree. Go on, buddy, in the tree. You know he likes the tree. You got it. There you go. Good lad. He usually goes and sits right at the tippity top. He does. You want it, bud? There you go. So Laura's going to keep an eye on him for a bit, make sure he gets him right. He's actually showing a bit more colours. Why? Because there's a ghillie around. Hey. So Laura's going to keep an eye on him, make sure nothing happens, and I'm going to start with the tank. First job, we've got to rip a bunch of his stuff out. I'll stop shutting this. I can't get past it. Okay, so we get his logs out. Basically, he's just got plants and the back wall. But the back wall is starting to break down, as you can see there. So I don't want that, because it's getting all bits at the bottom of the tank because he's trying to climb. So I'm going to try and cover that back wall with the leafy trellis there. So I'm going to take a piece of that. That's going to go on the back. Give him a lot more to climb on. Allows him to get up and down and stop him trying to mess with that. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Got it stripped. We're going to give it a good wash down now and a good F10. And then I can come back. Well, I've got to go take that piece off the wall. Then we come back, put it in, try and make it look as nice as possible. Laura's in the back, cleaning all the stuff out and hoovering all the bits and bobs that have fell down. While we get the new background. Here we have the trellis. I've actually got a nice painted black wall behind here. Well, I say wall, black plasterboard. So I'm not sure if this piece is going to be enough. So we're going to give it a go anyway. If it's not, we can always get a little bit more, or I can take this piece off, which I definitely know will fit. Yeah, I've got the piece of trellis. It's not enough to do the whole thing. It's going to do a good chunk. It's going to do about 90 or 80%. So we're going to have a gap at the bottom, but we're going to be able to make pathways up to this. So I think that's going to be adequate. What I'm using, these are the wires, the thin wire in plastic that you get wrapped around cables. That's what I'm going to be using to attaching it to the tank. It's going to be the least invasive way. It's going to damage the tank the least. So once Laura's finished, which I think she's getting a bit close, we can attach this and start doing all the branches and stuff like that. Scrub-a-dub-dub, scrub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub. Look at that. Spotless. Oh, he's going to be happy chappy. Oh, yeah. It's like having a poo in a clean toilet. It's just lovely. Look at that. Like a brand new tank. Better at cleaning than me. 10 times better at cleaning. Okay, so background. So I can get you up like that. No, stay, burn. Stay. Okay, background. So, let's put it in. So we've got two options. We can go this way, which gives us quite a big gap at the bottom. Or, if we take it the other way, that's better. That's going to give us a lot more coverage. So I think we do it that way. So what we're doing, as you can see here, I'm poking my wire covered in plastic through the mesh. And I've done it with one side. I'm just going to straighten the other side a bit because there's a bit of a curl in it. It won't go through like that. And then I'm going to poke it back through, like so. Come on, find the hole. Always my problem. Come on, we've got to find the hole. Go on in, okie dokie. So we get there is our first strap. No damage to the mesh or anything because we've just looped it through, and then we're going to twizzle these ends and it's going to hold it for us without damaging the mesh. Because once you damage the mesh on these, they just get worse and worse and worse. Bugs start escaping and stuff like that, so it's no good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all four in, and then you're going to come back and I'm going to show you us tightening it all up and putting it all in position. I've got this, so I've got the two arms going through, and I've got a bar of wood. So if I just did a twirly on it, it's just going to drop out. So what I'm going to have to do is I have to wrap it round it and do it that way. So I'll see if I can show you on here. So I'm going to have a lot more coming through on the one end, basically. And then I'm going to have to see, I've got this rod here, and that's, if I did a loop round it, it's just going to drop out. So I'm hoping, I'll move this leaf up the way so you can actually see what I'm doing. If I wrap it around a couple of times, it's going to actually grab onto it a little bit. Oh, like that. And then now I will attach these two together, and that should hold it up for me, in theory, as long as I can get it nice and tight. That's just slipping off at the moment, but if I get it nice and tight, it should stay there, and then I can do the other side as well. So it's kind of a two-man. It slid out, but as soon as I get the other one in, it will hold it up. I'm going to have to get Laura to hold it while I do both, and then it's going to hold it in place. So I'm going to be wrapping it round, holding it tight, and then that's going to hold it in place. I altered it again. I did a twizzle there with the one arm, then I did a twizzle there with the other. Same here. I've done a twizzle there to hold it, and I've done a twizzle there to hold it, and that's got that now. So if I do that bit down there and that bit there, that should hold us in place. Look at that, a lot better. We do have a bit of a gap, but we're going to add branches up and stuff like that. We're going to adjust where his basking spot is, so he's in the perfect position for basking. Somewhere around here is going to be perfect, so we'll probably have one of the vines going across. So let's start putting some of them in. Laura's just found a cracking branch that's going to give us a ramp straight up there. I likes that. So we can climb around at the bottom on it, and then that brings him right up there. We're going to have to put his water bowl in. His water bowl goes here, right underneath there. And you can see, even just me slightly messing with it, these are coming off. So that's why we're doing it, because I don't want him getting it anywhere near them. So now we're going to put the water bowl in and do some of the vines. So while putting the bowl back in, I had the idea of adding one of the little waterfalls. So I put it on a little raised up platform for him. It's all running sweet, so he hasn't got, because he's a bit of a lazy one. He doesn't like drinking from the dripping water. He'll end up drinking from the water bowl. I've seen him do it multiple times. It's part of how he was raised. They didn't really have a drip or anything like that. They just poured water over him once a day. So he's used to just going down to the bottom of the tank and drinking the water that he can find. He's always done that. Sorry, I can spot a blooming head. It's doing my Sweden. I'm going to have to rip that one out. And so he doesn't really use it. So I'm hoping that he's going to use this a lot more, and it's going to keep him a lot more hydrated. Sorry, that was really frustrating me. She's done them now. So good old Laura. So yeah, there we go. That's going to be sweet. We are going to still have the dripper. What I've done with the cable, it's gone through that hole in the bottom, the drain hole. So I managed to put that through. So now I'll get the dripper running, and then then it's just vines and plants. The zipper is dripping, as you can see. Lovely jubbly. I am going to adjust the UV light. I've just put it out the way at the moment. Usually sits at the back there, shining down. I will put it back there afterwards. So let's start doing some vines. So we do have this nice little one, which can go across like this. So I think I'm going to hook this bit in here like so. This bit right up high for me. There we go. That's going to give us an like adjacent basking spot, a little bit lower, but we're going to do another one up here, forward a bit more. It's going to be our main one. So I'll find our main. Yes, there's some. I'm going to go across this way for this one. Again, I've just got the wires sticking out the end, which I'm hooking through the mesh. Get it to stay on without me knocking it off. So just bend the ends down. That stops it coming off. We want to go higher for this one. Right to the top. Right to the top. There. So that's going to be our top basking spot. So that's going to be where he wants to be if he wants to be really nice and warm. A little bit too high. So he's here. Yeah, that's about perfect. Yeah, I likes that. I likes that. Okay, next one. We've got to do some up and down vines, we do. Because we want them to go up and down. Don't we really? We need some access ones. So we're going to go down from the bottom. I'm going to adjust you a little bit. There we go. So we go down and then up to this one, I think. I can go a little bit longer and I can link two together with this little tiny one. Okay, so let's hook that down here to the other way around. I'm going to hook this over here like so. And this one can go right down in this bottom corner. Like that. Lovely. So that gives us an up to the down. Yeah, a connection, a bridge. So we got one from the bottom to get to the mesh. Trellis. It's called trellis, I think. And we've got the ones from the vines. So I'm really happy with how this is looking so far. We do have some more. We have another one we can do as an up and down, which we'll do to the opposite corner, going up here close to the waterfall. So this one could be, if he wants to go to the waterfall, he can climb on that one, and that's going to bring him right up to here. Perfectamundo. Let me show you. There we go. So we've got from the floor up to the basking vines, from the floor to the water. So I'm happy with that. I think that's going to be perfect. How are we dripping? Yeah, we're not hitting any of the vines, which is okay. Sometimes it's good to hit some of the vines, but sometimes it just spreads water everywhere. Not too bad in this one because it's plastic. But if you have some of the carpet ones and stuff like that, you can make it a right mess. So I think that's all the vines. So what I'll do, I'll stick all the plants in and the branches, and then I'll save it all for a surprise. So let's crack on, make it look nice. Well, there we go. What do you think of Atlas's new and improved tank? So we've got trellis background, waterfall, new vine positions, and new plant positions. So that's how we've done so far. I think he's going to be extremely happy with it. So let's go let's go show Laura, and then we'll see we're at the Sphinx. Laura! I finished! Come and have a look! Just bellow. Laura! I think she's coming. I'm not sure. She said she was. Whether she is or not, I don't know. Way! What do you think?
Very nice.
Is one happy? We win! The boss is happy. So we're all good. Let's go see it. Get Atlas and see how he's doing. Oh, Atlas in the tree, There he is. Atlas. Come in. Come on then. All the way. Come on, you've had fun in the tree. You're getting cold now. Well, still warm in the shop considering, but you're not as warm as you'd be if you was in the tank. Go on, give me your toesies. There he is. Can we have your tyre? Two-handed job. You're not very happy chopping, then we took him off the tree. You started to go a bit blue on the tree, didn't you, bud? You're going to love this now. You got waterfall. Oh, his foot's blue. He's got a blue foot. You still got some blue in you then. Okay, so you got new plants, new vines, new waterfall, new background. Have a look. What do you think? Look over there. You can't see. Look. Look at all this. Look at all this. You got a waterfall, look. You can have drinks. Wanna have a climb? You're gonna fall off my hand in a sec. Climb on, more, please. Oh, there we go. You was falling off, mate. You wanna climb? It's your tank, I promise. It looks different, but it's definitely your tank. That's it, go on. There he goes. What do you think of this, mate? I've been in the jungle. So you got two basking spots. You got your lower one. You got your higher one. You got two sources of water. You got your dripper, and you got your waterfall. You got. I've got to move the UV light. I still haven't done that yet. I'm still slacking on that. But look at that. He's already starting to get into basking position. Oh, I think he's happy. So I'm gonna leave him for a little bit to settle. We'll give him some food, and then we should be good. Okay. So Atlas has been in for a good 2 hours now. Let's see if he's hungry. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, he looks it. Looks it. Oh, there we go. He's absolutely loving his new enclosure by the looks of it. He's out and about on his second basking spot. Well, actually, it's there, technically. But then he's got the higher one there. I think he's doing really well now. I think he loves it. What do you think, Atlas? Do you like it? Yeah, munchy munches. Good lad. Enjoy it, mate. And we'll see you tomorrow. Well, there we go, everybody. That's all the time I've got for today. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell for me if you haven't already. If you want to watch a new video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you want to playlist, it's up there. Apart from that, we'll see you in the future. Bye. Caught me yawning.